Hey guys, look what I got. That's right, we're gonna do a parent's review of this RC Shark. In this video, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna look at all the parts and pieces, and then we're gonna do a tub demo with it swimming in the tub. Now we're gonna open this up and see what's going on inside the box. Let's gently slide the box to the side. And here up first is our accessories pack. Got our spare propellers. This is essentially an RC boat, our radio, and our screwdriver to get into things. And it says right here, please charge the batteries 100%. Apparently there's another battery inside. Plug that into any USB outlet and you're good to go. And right here we've got our radio. And back here, luckily there's no screw there. Sometimes that can be a headache. So we'll pop that out. We'll see that it takes 3 AAA batteries. All right, now that we've got that established, let's see what the main attraction has going for it. This is the tail section, and this is the front. Oh yeah, that looks mean. Got a little bit of stuff on it, a little bit of crap on it, if you will. And right here, we're gonna assemble it. So you've got that little spike there at the top and bottom. You wanna line up the top and bottom. And you slide that in there, snap that in there, and you snap it in there at the top. And there you go. You've got your RC Shark. And of course, on the underside here, you've got all kinds of stuff. You got an off and on switch maybe? Or is that a light? Yeah, that's a switch. Ooh, cool. I have not had one of these with a switch like that, so that will be interesting when we play with it in the tub here coming up here shortly. For you, it'll be next. Snap that in there. And coming up next, you're gonna see this in the tub. All right, we are just about ready to put this into the water. But first, I want to point out a couple things. When you plug in the battery, this will start flashing. You don't even have to push this button right there, the on-off button. And to access the battery, you've got to pull this off and then unscrew these 2 screws and make sure you have a charged battery to put in there. You want to screw it down nice and tight so it is watertight. And then you put this thing back on here. With the light flashing, you push that power button right there. The light stops flashing, and then you're ready to put this into the water. Oh yeah, Sharky Shark. We can back it up too because you've got the front and back buttons. As well as that, you've got your demo button right there. And this apparently is your forward thrust. So let's hit the forward thrust and see what happens. It's probably going to bounce off the wall. Huh. This thing certainly turns tight. I'm not mad about that. It does rock off to the side just a little bit. Just a little bit more than I'd prefer. Yeah, see it rocking off to the side just a little bit. If you hit the buttons in the right sequence, it's good. But this one's a little bit more difficult than like my RC Whale, for example. Oh, apparently with this one, unlike my RC Dolphin, I can just hold the button down and then it will do loops. That's good to know. Very cool. That's just holding the right arrow to the side. and it is doing donuts. Shark bite donuts. What's weird is it likes to go like that. I can hold down the button to go to one side, but then when I try to go to the other, it does not work in the same way. That's really goofy. Yeah, if I hold that down on the right arrow, it works great. Now let me try it the other way. Let's back up, kind of reset, recalibrate, if you will. Nope. And it seems like there's a voltage issue too. Like you see the light dim a little bit. Weird. We may have a motor issue with one of the motors. This looks the part. Definitely looks the part, but it's not the best. I'm not gonna exaggerate or lie. There's the reason why we do these tub tests, the tub demos, if you will. Kinda works, but not really. And let's push the demo button and see how bad this is gonna get. It's not really too bad. I thought it would be way worse than that if I'm being honest. Now, of course, you need a much larger space for the demo buttons for any of these little RC animals that I've reviewed so far, and I've reviewed a pile of them at this point. And subscribe now because I plan on doing there are quite a few different RC sharks that I can do, and I'm going to do those too in the near future. All right, so we're going to hit the demo button to shut it off. It's kind of how that works. Now we're going to try. Yeah, that didn't reset anything. That's so weird how one motor works much better than the other. So I can hold on. So I can just hold on, turning to the right, and it just boogies. Then when I do the same thing, it's not the same. Weird. Very strange. All right, when we come back, I'm gonna do final summary. I've got good news to report, guys. So I did a little test off camera. Essentially what I did is I just pushed in the props under each of the main lateral fins, and it definitely helped the left turning a whole lot better. Still not perfect, but it definitely improved it. All right, it seemed like part of that turning issue was due to a loose prop or something like that, because when I push this in here, that definitely helped. It didn't really move much, but when I put it back in the water after doing that, that certainly seemed to help quite a bit. So if you have that issue, that may be a possible solution for you if you have this. Overall, this is kind of cool. I don't really like the light. It's not very scale. I prefer not a light, so I plan on reviewing more RC sharks that are a little bit more scale in the future. With all that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. And GB Linden, out.